Hi everyone, as always in the beginning of these videos I would like to apologise if you can hear little feet in the background. Archie is my constant companion and he always likes to come and sit with me or run around and wants to play as soon as I start filming a video. Anyway, as you can see from the title, this is a project life process video, which I managed to sit down and film the other day. I addressed it in a recent weekly vlog, but actually I'm not sure if that weekly vlog will go up before or after this. But anyway, I'm having some problems with my camera, which is why you've seen not as many craft videos over the last few months. I got a new laptop and the laptop doesn't accept footage from the camera, so basically it's a massive faff to get anything edited, like filmed and edited. But anyway, I managed to get this one done for you, and this is a spread from Planacon Europe last October. So this is in my 2017 Project Life album. I'm still slowly but surely working my way through that. I'm up to the beginning of November now, which is exciting. There's only like one page for November in my album, so hopefully I'll be on to Christmas and then it'll be finished and I can start on 2018. There isn't much to tell you about this spread. It's made from a real like mismatch of supplies. What I did beforehand was I went through my stash and I cut out 3x4 and 4x6 cards of cardstock that just coordinated with each other, and I did that a long time ago, so I'm not sure what suppliers these papers are from, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pink paisley in there from an old like forever kit. And the little globe die cut that you see on that card that I'm working on currently, I think that's from pink paisley also. If it's not from pink paisley, it'll be from One Canoe 2, I think. And the letter stickers where I've spelt out Belgium are from Simple Stories. They do packs of all different coloured alphas and I love them. I feel like they just add something to a card. They just make it look a bit more finished when you've used an alpha. I don't know, maybe it's just me. As you can see, I'm still addicted to outlining. These stickers I'm using now are from a new collection by Crate Paper. I think the collection's called Here and There. I bought it mainly because there's quite a lot of elements in there relating to New York. Sorry, Archie's just thrown his ball on the floor right next to me. Yeah, I bought it because there's a lot of elements in there related to New York, and my mum and I are hoping to go to New York at some point this year. But as you can see, there's lots of other things as well. There's just suitcases, cameras, aeroplanes. There's even a ferry there if you're going on a cruise. There's hotel, travel. It's quite versatile, really. This photo at the bottom was taken at the Erin Condren booth at Planacon. They had like one of their signature prints on the floor with loads of confetti, and I couldn't resist taking a picture. I always keep a ton of ephemera whenever I go anywhere, and like memorabilia and things. So I've got the receipt from the hotel. When I checked into the hotel, I had to pay the balance of my stay. So I kept that receipt, and I know that over time this will deteriorate. By this time next year, you probably won't even be able to see what's on that receipt, but I kept it anyway. And if anyone has any tips on how to preserve things like receipts and tickets, then please do let me know. That ticket was from the like metro in Belgium. I had to go and rescue Daisy from across Belgium when she arrived, so me and our friend Kat both bought weekend metro tickets so that we could go across to the other station and find her. So I've kept that. By the way, the metro in Belgium is so cheap, £2.50 for a whole weekend. That's pretty good in my opinion. As you can see, I'm working on the front and the back side of each card at a time, which I know some people will think that's a bit weird, and I don't normally do it like that, I must admit, but I really just wanted to get through this quickly. Apparently Archie was determined to make as much noise as possible while I was downstairs, so I've had to put them away briefly so I can record the rest of this voiceover. As you can see, I'm not really doing very much journaling on this spread. This is moving on to the next page that documents Planacon Europe. In all honesty, it's mainly laziness on my part. I do have a creative journal where I sort of journal in more depth, and I do have just a normal journal where I write down sort of like thoughts and feelings and events and things. So it's not that it's going unjournaled, if that makes sense. It's purely because I am so behind with project life and I just want to get it done. And for me, in a lot of cases, a picture speaks 1,000 words. I can look at these photos and remember what happened. So maybe in like 50 years, I won't be able to look at them and remember what happened, but it's enough for me really because I know that it's journaled in other places. So I just made a little filler card there for that top corner. with Erin, because obviously we met Erin Condren, who is a planner goddess, and I just used a tag and some twine and some alphas from an old Felicity Jane kit. And just like last time, I've flipped the card over and I'm working on the reverse at the same time. I already had that photo in place with a doily, so I'm just using some stickers and some washi to finish that off. And I think I do go back later and add something else to that as well. This is a photo of the four of us, Daisy, Beth, Kat and myself. We spent most of the weekend together. It was a lovely time. It was really nice to be able to get to know Beth and Kat better as well. This is the famous statue in Brussels of the little boy weeing. It was much smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it was still a fun thing to see. It's one to tick off the bucket list. It's one of those European landmarks that you need to see when you're in the area. Again, I already had that one situated with a doily behind it. I'm really sorry, I've moved upstairs to get away from my dogs, and now some of the dogs in the estate are having a fight or something, so I'm really sorry about that. I can't seem to escape the dogs today. But yeah, I'm now outlining, well, I'm writing around the outside of this card about how Daisy and I went to get Belgian fries for lunch on the last day. And again, that's the reverse of the card with the little boy statue. I may end up doing more of my project life like this, you know, because it went by so quickly. The only thing is you do have to keep sort of checking, flipping the page over and checking that what you're doing sort of suits what you've already got on there, if that makes sense, like if it suits the colour scheme or whatever. But that wasn't really any hardship. It definitely helped me to get this spread done quicker. So this is another sort of filler card. It's just got my raffle tickets from the day or from the weekend on it, with a little die cut, which I think was from Simple Stories, that says details. So I did a little bit of journaling here about how I didn't win anything in the raffle, but I never win anything in raffles. Although having said that, the last two planner events that I've been to, I have actually been pulled out of the raffle, so that's unusual for me. But at this point, it was not unusual for me to not win anything, but I kept the raffle tickets anyway. I'm just securing everything down there with double-sided tape. Honestly, double-sided tape is a crafting must-have. I don't know how I ever used to survive before using double-sided tape. Now I'm putting together a little filler card for the reverse side. And this paper is an old paper from Amy Tangerine, and I absolutely loved it, so I didn't want to cover it up too much. So I've got two little vellum flowers from a Create Paper collection, and this little tag well, it's not really a tag, is it? A little die cut that says to do. I'm outlining it, of course, and then I think, yeah, I get some stickers from the travel collection, and I think there's one that says adventure or something, so I popped that on there as well, so it says like to do adventure. This seems like a random card to have in there. It's a picture of Archie and Winnie, but while I was away, it was actually Winnie's birthday, which is really sad. I hate missing anyone's birthday, even if it is my dog. Anyone who watches my vlogs will know the dogs are my babies. It made me so sad to miss Winnie's birthday, but it was just one of those opportunities that you can't really pass up. So before I left, I took some photos of them in their birthday bandanas, and I had to include it in the spread just to show that it was Winnie's birthday while I was away. I'm outlining again because I'm addicted to outlining, and I think I'm trying to find a label to stick at the bottom of that card, just to explain what was going on. Yep, there we go. When I'm filming a voiceover, there's a big like black bar across the bottom of the screen, so I can't see what I'm doing half the time. I know I've said that before, but it's really awkward when you're trying to like explain what you're doing and actually you can't even see. So I've gone back and outlined that card. I was pretty sure I went back and did something to it to finish it off. But yeah, so it looks like I just outlined it. To me, it really does just make the whole thing seem finished. I don't know. Does anyone else do that? I never used to do it, and then all of a sudden I just got addicted to outlining. I know I'm holding these cards a little bit close to the bottom of the screen. At the time I didn't realise I was doing it, but I'm using this pencil die cut from Simple Stories to put on the picture of the planner stack, and I'm just writing on the pencil that it was the planner stack photo. You've always got to get a photo of the planner stack at a planner event. I can't remember exactly how many planners there were, but I imagine there were quite a few considering there were like 200 odd people at the event, maybe even more. So there we go, this spread is finished as well. It was a super quick one. I think it took me about maybe like half an hour, not even that. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!